Okay, now the wings are complete, I'm moving on to the fuselage now. As you can see, it's quite nicely finished off. It's got no rudder, it's going to be just a bank and yank model. So I think it's that fast that you won't need the rudder. Servo goes in the back there with a direct push rod up to the elevator, which is there. So relatively simple. Problem is I've got square servos and a round hole, but we'll manage, I'm sure. Very heavy glass cloth fuselage, but then you can see all the carbon strips in there to strengthen it up. And as I say, it's a fast model. It's designed for 200 kilometers an hour, so be a lot of stressors on the fuselage and wings. Again, you can see nicely finished inside with all the carbon toes and strengthening. Motor is way down the front there. It's going to be on a 4-cell setup, so I'll have my ESC up in the front, motor in that part of it, ESC around that part, and the battery here. So I think to try, we'll have a look once all the batteries and everything's in, but I'm going to try, I think I might have the receiver somewhere just under this back edge, but it all depends on how the LiPo is and access to it and that. So with my last fit will be the LiPo. Lovely cooling vent at the top, which I'm sure it's going to need. The motor mount's already fitted. I'm fitting a MVS motor. Oops. So that's the motor I'm fitting in, and everything lines up lovely with the front anyway, so it's a perfect fit. At the time I bought the kit, Robbe do a motor pack for this, but I didn't have the motor. They didn't have it in the shop. I couldn't get it anywhere. Even in most of the shops in Europe didn't have it, and by the time I imported it with all the extra import costs, I decided against the Robbe option, and I went for, it's got the same kVA rating, so I might lose a little bit but not a lot of power. So that's the tail plane. Again, very nice green and black. I do like green and black. Well, it's like black and a dark blue that's on it. But I do like the colour scheme of the model. It's great, and again on the sides got that white on the tip, which is going to make visibility easy, I hope. As I say, that's the motor with the spinner already, so that'll be my first job. I'm going to work from the front backwards. Okay, so that's the overview of the fuzz and the tail plane. Once I've start work on the motor, I'll film a little bit more.